Create a picture frame using dried flowers and leaves. Let the frame outshine the picture. For today's workshop, we'll need some cardboard. This can be from a delivery that comes in or any cardboard that you have lying around, and it's recycling materials. It's got a lovely coloured base and it's sturdy. You'll also need some water, a stapler, a scissors, a paintbrush, some acid-free tape, some double-sided tape, and you'll also need some dried flowers and leaves. And you can be observing nature throughout the year and just see what might make for some lovely, interesting projects. Depending on how you would like to cut the card, some people cut with a T-square. I'm going to use a blade, a ruler and some masking tape, and I'll be cutting on a cutting mat. For anyone very young taking part, if a guardian could please assist in any of the cutting. There are many ways of drying flowers and leaves, but today we're going to go through the method of pressing them. One of the simplest ways of pressing leaves is by using a book. You can use a sketchbook or you can use a normal book that you have at home, but just make sure that when you go to an art shop that you might get some acid-free paper. This is a sketchbook that has acid-free paper, and I press some leaves here. As you can see, even a lot of the colour is still there. Another way of pressing flowers or leaves is with a flower press. And I'm just going to take it apart now and show you some of the leaves that I've pressed throughout the year. As you can see, there's some acid-free paper over each one. For those of you who are very young, for this particular step, if a guardian could please assist, as we will be using a blade. So we're going to make a frame that would be suitable for an A4 page. This frame could be part of the painting or it could be the frame for the painting. It's up to yourself. So we'll begin by simply, a cutting mat does make this easier. But usually what I like to do is, with a bit of masking tape, we're just going to measure that A4. Cutting mats are really handy for this kind of thing. So I think we want a thick frame. Just doing the masking tape out like so. So trimming off any of that excess tape using our blade. So this shape is really going to determine our cardboard. Now that we have all four sides to our frame cut up, we can begin by putting it together very simply. We will stick one part down, getting our stapler, and then our next part down. Before sticking anything down onto your frame, I'd say it would be best to just arrange everything and see whether you like it. So you could just take some of your lovely dried leaves. You could kind of see how they might work on the frame. You can also have them in different sections like this. You've got some lovely Chinese lanterns. So I'm going to start with cutting some of this tape, and I'll start with putting some of the leaves down onto our frame. You can use the scissors or just rip it up with your finger. And we can put a bit of water on that, and then becomes an adhesive. I'm going to just put this one down because I think it's lovely and vibrant. I'm just going to put it over here. We can just trim the edge there. If you want, you can go over the rest of it with some pen and pencil. And I'm seeing there that that might need a little bit of double-sided tape. And then over here, I think I'd like to create a few leaves. So again, I'll get the adhesive brown paper, and it also matches the cardboard, which is handy. And I'm going to place that down there. It's really nice. You can put messages as well on it with some pencils or pens. I think another leaf here would go very well. So again, getting our tape. And just sticking that down like so. And finally, we have our picture frame. You can put any picture you like inside, or you don't have to put any at all. It's up to yourself. It's all about the frame. I'm going to see what it might look like with one of the botanical pieces from the flower press. Just to give you an idea of a picture within the frame. And you can put different kind of creatures inside that frame either. It might be interesting to have a bird on the inside. A bird with a surrounding nest. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoy making your frame.